Today's topic is Essential Apps for Networkers. This video is Essential Apps for Networkers. If you are a consumer, skip this video. By the way, if you still don't know what the network marketing is, and if you are not interested, it's hard to stand up to the world that is coming. Start your network company with Atomy as soon as possible. It has been a year now. I hate being bothered. Is there a convenient way? What? 1 year businessman find a convenient way? I really considered, and I downloaded over 100 different applications, and I actually started comparing them one by one, and I'm looking for good applications. In some cases, I may find a better app after 8 months of hard use. I realized that there's everything in applications. Is there a more convenient way? If I haven't thought about it, I'd still have wasted some time. Here are 6 applications that I've prepared to save your time for networkers. If you like this content, please click subscribe and alarm. Here's a real thing that networkers are getting started with. Register people, manage the lineage, and sell the products and check the inventory, organize business idea and YouTube content. The first app is a person registration related app. Table Notes. If you are a smartphone certified network, you might not this application. Most of the cases, I was the one who registered people. If you put information of the people that you meet on paper, you may lose the paper. The biggest problem is the English. Because you may not understand the handwritings, you often misspell. Then you will have to send this email to headquarters, call it, and then ask them to change it. At first, I was using Zoho forms. However, if you have a large number of people enrolled in this application, you will need to create another form. This app is not backed up with the internet, so the loading speed is short. Now, I've used nearly 600 people as one form. You don't need to make another form, so you can search for people in just one place. The application standard is Android. First, download Table Notes in Google App Stores. Open the app and click on the bottom right. Display to select templates that suit your needs. Name the table and add as many lines as necessary. Then adjust the number of columns and name them, and choose the one that fits the nature of the column. The main feature I choose are text, number, date selectable, and checkbox column. And select the top right V display. The free version cannot move the columns. Think carefully when you create your first column. I'm using this app for Atomy registration and Atomy order. Once you have accumulated data, you can easily find all the information in just one place. If you want to change smartphone and backup, you can purchase this application. The second app I recommend is MLM Genealogy. If you work in Atomy, you can only view up to 100 levels of your lineage. I'm joining those people whom I contact, many into that line. Then I keep going down in a row. Networkers know what I'm talking about. To register a person, you need to know your sponsor ID. Every time I register new ones, I have to go into homepage and check the sponsor ID. It's a hassle. Download MLM Genealogy from the Google App Store. Open the app to click the Add New Genealogy. Click the name to see the menu. Add a new member, edit name, shape, background color, board color, etc. If you type incorrectly, it's okay, you will go back. Note that name must be clearly separated from the lowercase capital in English to be searched. For example, if you type lowercase apple and search for capital Apple, it won't appear. When you first type, make sure you are clear about whether to capitalize or lowercase. Later, when a lot of people join, it becomes complicated. If you change your application and backup, you can purchase this application. The third app, My Business, is one of my favorite apps. The Atomy business is not a business to sell. But if you don't have stocks, how can you tell Atomy to others? Businesses start by buying certain items in advance. there's no monthly maintenance fee in Atomy. So you can buy points in the name of your partners to help them. Most networkers have some items and start. Then you sell things and manage inventory. Sometimes they buy without money. It's no problem when you have a little stocks. But if you have a lot of stuff, this becomes a complex task. I know how much stock is and how much is the amount. How much is the amount of money sold today? Check with your smartphone for everything that happens to your receivables. There's a number of reserves in this app. If you go below that stock level, an alarm will appear. Then you know in advance what to buy in future. Download My Business in Google App Store. The image on the outside looks very fluffy. Why do I like this app? I downloaded more than 50 inventory apps to find a good one. I've used it all by comparing one by one. It took me about a month to find this app. As you can see from the app, a lot of people have done comments. Open the app to name your company and upload the pictures. And then it's like I did. For the first time, you have to register all the products in inventory. And if something arrives, go to purchases and register your stuff. And if you sell things, go to sales and sell them. Inventory can be checked in real time. Now and importantly, there are a lot of reports in the report menu. The free version requires you to watch advertisement to see these reporters. This is the only application I bought it. It's a cheap and it's a good idea to buy for backup. If you buy this app, you will see all the reports freely. Here are some important things to tell you. Transaction per day. Daily sales can be checked right away. You can click on the date that you want by tapping the right calendar. Income summary in expenses summary, sales payment, purchases, and more. If someone has debt, go into the sales receivable and check for it. If the person has paid the price, click the confirm to payment of the debt. You can easily check the amount of inventory by entering the inventory report. Other than that, you will see interesting reporters. With this app, you will have fun doing business. The fourth app I recommend is miMind. If you are creating YouTube content like me, it's a must-have app. The video I'm posting now is like this. And you are going to draw a mind map first and add the content. There's Xmind and SimpleMind free because it's easy to use miMind and you can upload photos. Download miMind in the Google App Store. Press the plus button in the upper right corner to fill in the title. Then click the layout schema. Even if you don't choose from here, you can change it later. When you select a text box, you will see a number of menus. Press once and try it. Text, image, child, siblings, group, color, schema. You can organize things like I do. It can be organized in a different way, not like Word or PowerPoint. The fifth application that I recommend is the order list. How good would it be if you could order something yourself? However, some customers don't. It's not easy to see the full amount by simply typing a customer's order on a notepad. Sometimes I forget it. Download and install this order list from the Google App Store. You can change the number of items, price, and quantity by pressing the button. This makes it easier to manage because entire amount is immediately shown. You can also click on Edit Title to rename your customers. When your order is complete, press the delete button to manage it. The sixth application is the last one that I can introduce because you may need it or not. My network activity is mainly in the Philippines. I usually buy things with a credit card. The amount of money I sell, deposit it to the bank, and I pay my credit card debit later. In the Philippines, if you take the money, you have to count it by dividing it into 1,500, 200, 150, and 20, something like that. It is a nuisance. If you have a lot of money and a lot of coins, it takes a lot of time to calculate. Download CashCulator from the Google App Store. Plus and minus, press the fill this number. If you click on the number 0, you can also fill it out with the number pad. If you want to erase and save and change your currency, press the button right to go to the setting menus. So we've got 6 different applications. This kind of work will be gone later. It should be gone. I have been informed for those who work hard early in the network. If you are using a better app and you are quiet, you are greedy. Leave a better app as a comment. If you like content, please click subscribe. It's a great strength. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye bye.